नमस्कार. सर्वप्रथम इयत्ता 10वी मध्ये आलेल्या सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांचे हार्दिक अभिनंदन. मित्रांनो, कोरोनाचा हा परिणाम कधी संपेल हे आपण सांगू शकत नाही, पण आपल्याला जो वेळ मिळालेला आहे तो मात्र सत्कारणी लावा. त्यामध्ये जर का तुमच्या काही कमतरता असतील, उणीवा असतील तर त्या दूर करण्याचा प्रयत्न करा. अधिकाधिक पुस्तकं वाचा, व्हिडिओज बघा आणि जास्तीत जास्त नॉलेज मिळवा. न्यू इंग्लिश स्कूल खामगाव मधील 10वी इयत्ता 10वी अ आणि ब च्या विद्यार्थ्यांना व त्यांच्या पालकांना सूचित करू इच्छितो की आपण YouTube हे चॅनेल किंवा इझी टेस्ट हे ॲप वापरा आणि माझे व्हिडिओ पहा. विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, तुम्हाला जे काही प्रश्न पडतील ते प्रश्न कमेंट बॉक्स मध्ये लिहायला विसरू नका. तुमच्या सर्व प्रश्नांची उत्तरे मी एकत्रित करून माझा नवीन व्हिडिओ तयार करेन. धन्यवाद. Dear student, in this lecture we are going to study about the periodic classification of the elements from paper first, topic second. In this topic we will learn about the elements and their classifications, Dobereiner's traits, Newland's laws of octave, Mendeleev's periodic table, and modern periodic table, and also some traits of modern periodic table, the point which is not mentioned over here, but we will study it. खरं तर periodic classification of the elements या टॉपिक नंतर आपल्याला अख्खी केमिस्ट्री अगदी इझिली आपल्याला समजून जाईल. If we know this topic, then we can understand the chemist base of. It is a base of chemist. Can you recall what are the types of matter? We know the matter has two important types. First one, pure substances and mixture. Mixture further divided into the homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. And also pure substance also divided into the elements and compounds. The next question is, what are the types of elements? Dear student, we know the element has three another types. First one, metals, non-metals, and metalloids. The next question is, what are the smallest particle of the matters? Atoms and molecules are the smallest particle of the matters. Atoms and molecules are the smallest particle of the matter. And the next question is, what is the difference between the molecules of elements and compounds? We know the atom is the smallest particle of the elements and molecule it is the smallest particle of the compounds. Let us see the classification of elements. Dear student, in the previous year we know that all atoms of the elements are only one type. That is, सगळे atoms एकाच एलिमेंटचे सगळे atoms हे सारखेच असणार आहे. So let us see the more about the elements. There are 118 elements. Today there are 118 elements. Now the question is that how these elements are arranged. In the 1800 centuries there are only 30 elements are known. After some time the more elements are discovered and more information is gathered. So scientists tried to arrange them in systematic pattern. Dear student, खरं तर 18व्या शतकामध्ये खूप कमी इलेमेंट्स माहिती होते, पण ज्यावेळेस हेच इलेमेंटची संख्या वाढली तर हे इलेमेंट्स कसे अरेंज करायचे हे एक चॅलेंज होतं या सायंटिस्टच्या समोर.
Firstly, element arranged in the metals, non-metals and metalloids. After some time, more and more element discovered.
That's why there is a need to classify the elements in systematic pattern, in systematic manner. त्या मेडिकल स्टोअर मध्ये सर्व औषधं कशी व्यवस्थित एका सिस्टमॅटिक मॅनरवर लावलेली आहेत. तो शॉपकीपर, तो दुकानदार लगेचच पाहिजे ते औषध लगेचच काढून देतो. असं का? कारण सगळी औषध ही एका सिस्टमॅटिक अल्फाबेटिकल एका मॅनर्सने लावलेली आहेत. सो या टॉपिक मध्ये सुद्धा सर्व इलेमेंट्स हे जर सिस्टमॅटिक पद्धतीने लावले गेले तर आपल्याला सर्व इलेमेंट्स पाहिजे त्यावेळेस पाहिजे तसे सापडतील. In short, this periodic table, it is a toolbox for chemist. म्हणजे केमिस्टसाठी एखाद्या रसायन तज्ञासाठी हा एक टूलबॉक्सच आहे की तो पाहिजे त्या वेळेस ते इलेमेंट्स त्यांना लागतील ते इलेमेंट्स तो घेईल. सो देर इज व्हेरी नीड ऑफ क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ इलेमेंट्स. डिफरंट सायंटिस्ट कम्स फ्रॉम 18th century to arrange this periodic table. Because after some interval of times, the new elements are discovered, and there is a challenge to arrange them in systematic manner. So that's why different scientist comes, and all these elements, different scientists comes and they put forward their periodic tables. So first one, we will discuss about the history of development of periodic table. Let us see the first periodic table, Dobereiner triads. Let us see the Dobereiner triads. In the year 1870, a German scientist, Dobereiner, suggested that properties of the elements are related to the atomic masses. So he arranged elements by increasing their atomic masses. He arranged a group of elements according to their increasing atomic masses. And he found that the middle elements has atomic masses. And he found that the middle element has atomic mass is approximately mean of other two elements. एवढंच लक्षात ठेवा की त्यांनी 3 एलिमेंटचा एक ग्रुप तयार केला आणि त्याच्या असं लक्षात आलं की मधल्या एलिमेंटचं ॲटॉमिक मास हे इतर एलिमेंटच्या सरासरी इतकं असते. इन शॉर्ट, ही अरेंज a group of 3 elements having similar chemical properties called as triads. In his triad, the middle element has atomic mass is approximately equal to the other 2 elements. Let us see the first triads. Lithium, sodium and potassium are the group of 3 elements. First triads. In his triads, there is a lithium is the first element. Sodium is the second element and potassium is the third element. So element first has its actual mass lithium 6.9 and element third its actual atomic mass potassium 39.1 and the element second, that is the middle element, its atomic mass is approximately mean of other 2 elements. That is, by doing simple calculation we get the middle element, atomic mass of the middle element, that is approximately it is equal to the 23. So that's according to these Dobereiner laws. Then next, calcium, strontium, barium and chlorine, bromine and iodine, these are the another triads. and another Doberan traits. Now it's time to solve the questions. Limitations of Doberan traits. Doberan could not arrange all known elements in his traits. In short, Doberan सर्वच्या सर्व एलिमेंट्स हे त्यांच्या ट्राइड्स मध्ये मांडू शकणार नाही. That's why Doberan fails to explain arrangement of elements. But he tried best. Can you identify the Doberan traits? Can you identify the Doberan traits from the following group of elements having a similar chemical properties? And the option is first, magnesium, calcium, strontium, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, and third one, beryllium, magnesium, and calcium. And you have a 1 minute.
Time start now.
And the time is over. See the answers. The Doberan traits is the sulfur, selenium, and tellurium. And second one, beryllium, magnesium, and calcium. Congratulations, students, if you find the correct answers. If you not find, doesn't matter. Take the solution of this question. In the first example, calcium is the middle element and its atomic mass is approximately mean of other two elements. But the answer is 55.95. And the calcium is the middle element and its atomic mass given 40.1. So that is the wrong answer. Then taking the second example, sulfur, selenium, and tellurium. In these elements, the selenium is the middle element and its atomic mass is approximately mean of other two elements, that is equal to the 79.85. Approximately, and the yes, and the in the given example, it is equal to the 79.0. That is, the correct option is the selenium. Now the third option, beryllium, magnesium, and calcium. In this example, magnesium is the middle element and its atomic mass number is approximately mean of other two elements, and it is equal to the 24.55, and it is nearly equal to the 24.3. Yes, this is another correct options. If you not understand, then taking a last quick revision. Doberan, he is a German scientist in 1817. He arranged a group of three elements called as a triad. In his triad, the middle element has atomic mass approximately mean of other two elements. In short, लक्षात ठेवा विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, डोबेरायनर या सायंटिस्टनी तीन एलिमेंटचा एक ग्रुप तयार केला आणि त्यांच्या असं लक्षात आलं की मधल्या एलिमेंटचं ॲटॉमिक मास नंबर हे इतर एलिमेंटच्या ॲटॉमिक मासच्या सरासरी इतकं असतं. अंडरस्टूड? टेकिंग अ नेक्स्ट पॉइंट. Taking next periodic table, Newland's laws of octaves. The English scientist John Newland correlated the atomic masses of the elements to their properties in different ways. In 1866, he arranged all the elements according to their increasing atomic masses. And he found that every eighth element has similar properties those of the first element. Remember, he arranged a periodic table. According to his law, he arranged all these elements by increasing their atomic masses. And he found that every eighth element has similar properties. He found that every eighth element has similar properties than those of the first element. त्यांनी काय केलं की सगळे एलिमेंट्स ओळीनं मांडले आणि असं त्यांच्या लक्षात आलं की प्रत्येक आठव्या मूलद्रव्यांचे गुणधर्म सारखे असतात. Because of octave, if hydrogen is the first element, then fluorine is the eighth element. So that's why hydrogen, properties of the hydrogen and fluorine are similar. So that's why the properties of hydrogen and fluorine is similar. Taking any first element, its eighth element properties are same. If sodium is the first element, then potassium is the eighth element. Why it is? Sodium is first, magnesium second, aluminium third, silicon fourth, phosphorus fifth, sulfur sixth, chlorine seventh, and potassium is eighth element. So that the properties of sodium and potassium is similar. Only remember that the Newlands arranged all these elements by increasing their atomic masses, and he found that the first and eighth element has similar properties. Do you know the Indian music system? Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Dha, Ni, Sa. These are the 7 main notes called as a saptak. In this saptak, Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Dha, Ni, Sa. So first Sa, the next Sa coming after interval of 7. So that's why, same as that of Newland's laws of octave, first and eighth element has similar chemical properties. And also same Western music, do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti. Listening of this music, you can understand easily. Our Newland's laws of octave is the same as that of Indian musical notes. Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Dha, Ni, Sa. Just remember that every first element has similar chemical properties. If hydrogen is the first element, then fluorine is the eighth element. So that's why hydrogen and fluorine has similar properties. Many limitations are found in the Newland's laws of octaves. And the first is, he arranged the periodic table correctly up to the calcium. म्हणजे त्यांनी फक्त कॅल्शियम पर्यंतच periodic table हा बरोबर मांडला. After the calcium, first and eighth element properties does not match, does not similar. Second limitations. In a Newland's laws of octaves, there are 7 into 8, total 56 boxes. In each boxes there are separate elements, but the elements like cobalt and nickel and cerium and lanthanum having a same box. म्हणजेच टोटल 56 एलिमेंट्स होते आणि 56 एलिमेंट पैकी कोबाल्ट अँड निकेल, सेरियम आणि लॅन्थनम हे एकाच सेम बॉक्स मध्ये ठेवले होते. म्हणजेच न्यूलँड्स लॉज ऑफ ऑक्टेव्ह, न्यूलँडच्या पिरियडिक टेबलमध्ये कोबाल्ट आणि निकेल त्याचबरोबर सेरियम आणि लॅन्थनम हे एकाच बॉक्स मध्ये ठेवले होते. अँड द थर्ड लिमिटेशन इज दॅट in the Newland's periodic table, there is no any space for new coming elements. If any new elements are found, there is no any new space for element. There is no any, in short, there is no any vacant space for new coming elements. जर समजा नवीन एलिमेंट्स माहिती झाले, एखादा एलिमेंट्स वाढला गेला तर त्याच्यासाठी त्याची अरेंजमेंट या न्यूलँडच्या पिरियडिक टेबलमध्ये केलेली नव्हती. अंडरस्टूड?